Hey guys, it's Jess. I'm coming to you with naked nails, and I am going to show you how I apply my Jamberry nail wraps. So as you can see, I do have an acrylic overlay on top of my nails and they look kind of yucky. So we're going to cover those up and get them all fixed. So the first thing you want to do is collect all your tools. I'm going to be using the Jamberry Deluxe Application Kit. It has everything you need: your spoon pusher, your glass file, scissors, and that's pretty much everything you're going to need to apply, other than some rubbing alcohol and maybe a coarser nail file depending on your personal preference. I do like a coarser one, so I'm going to grab one of those too. So you want to go ahead and shape your nails how you want them to be, okay? We don't want to have to shape them after we have our wraps on, because that's going to shred the tips of your wraps. So get them all shaped. Go ahead and push your cuticles back. You can use an orange stick or your spoon cuticle pusher. Get those back and make sure you don't have any cuticle, any dead skin around the base of your nails, because that's going to keep your nail wraps from sticking to your nail, and we don't want that. If you've got your nail wrap stuck to your cuticle, and as that skin regenerates, it's going to come off, and then your nail wraps are going to come off, and we don't want that. So make sure your nail bed is nice and clean. When you get out of the shower is a great time to kind of scrape away some of that dead skin. Okay, today I'm going to put on Drippin' because I absolutely love these wraps and I have been wanting to try them. So here we go. The first thing you want to do after your nails are nice and prepped is you're going to take some rubbing alcohol. You can use pure acetone, you can use white vinegar. I prefer rubbing alcohol because it's cheap and easy. I use the little pads. You can soak a cotton ball in just a bottle, but just watch out for the little stringies from your cotton ball. You don't want to get those stuck under your wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and clean my nails really good. Make sure that there's no nail oil on them. I've already washed my hands to remove most of my skin oil residue off there. So I'm going to get these nice and clean, and you can wipe them down as many times as you want if you have oily nails during the application process. I have acrylic on, so not really oily. So nice and clean. You are going to take your sheet of nail wraps, and they're on clear. It's amazing. So you can just lay it over your nail and find the one that fits the best. Remember, it's always better to go smaller than bigger. You don't want it touching your cuticle. It's okay if you have a little bit of a sliver of nail showing on the outside of your wraps. Nobody is ever going to notice, and you will have a much better and smoother application. So I've got my mini heater. You can use a hair dryer. Please don't try and use a candle or a lighter or your oven. Let's be safe. Use our mini heater. They're super handy. I'm going to go ahead and cut that on and get that nice and warm. So I'm going to take the second wrap. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to slide it underneath the wrap and cut it in half right on that sheet. So I'm never touching it, cutting it right there. I'm going to peel it off, and I'm only holding it by this one edge, okay? We don't want to touch our wraps, so we don't want to get oil on our wraps. Okay, I'm going to take that wrap and I'm going to place it cold, let's see here, on my fingernail. Let's see if I can do this and show you guys. Okay, cold on my fingernail. Make sure it's centered and straight. Oh, that's not going to do it. There we go. Okay. It really is centered. I know it doesn't look like it is on the camera. Okay, we're going to give it some heat. Not a lot. Your nails are not meant to be burnt to a crisp. So give it some heat, a few seconds, and you're going to take it from cuticle to tip and smooth it down. Don't worry about the sides. That's all we're doing. Cuticle to tip, straight down the middle. And then you're going to heat it again, 4 or 5 seconds. Get that side nice and warm, and you are going to go straight down, okay? Just push straight down. We're not going up and down. We're just pushing straight over. And we're going to do that on the other side. Give it a few seconds of heat, and we are going to go straight over, okay? That's it. 1, 2, 3, ABC. So easy. Make sure you don't have any bubbles, any ripples, which I do not, as you can see, okay? You're going to take your scissors. You're going to just cut off any of that excess. Okay. You can go ahead and do all your nails to this point and then file. I'm going to go ahead and file just to show you guys. You're going to take your file and you're going to hold it at a 45-degree angle, straight down. We're not sawing, okay? We're just going straight down. And you will see, can you see how the wrap just kind of rolls off of there? Make sure you get anything on the sides. And there it goes. Bye-bye, wrap. Okay, I like to just kind of scratch it on my shirt or whatever I'm wearing and make sure I don't have any snags. If it's snagging at your clothes, it's going to be snagging at dirt and hair and fiber, and your wrap is going to lift. So make sure you don't have any snags. I give it just a couple more seconds of heat. Make sure that tip is nice and sealed. That's all there is to it, guys. So super easy. Okay, and if you look really close, you see there's a little sliver of nail showing. Some are worse than others. Some of them I get, a better fit than others. But it's much, much easier if you go smaller than bigger. If you're bigger, you're going to have bubbles on the side. You're going to have ripples. It's going to come off. It's going to touch your cuticle. It's never a good idea. So always go smaller rather than bigger. And remember, don't touch your wraps, okay, guys? We don't want oil on them. Handle them as little as possible and only from the end that you are going to file off, okay? That's going to give you the best application. I'm going to finish up my nails and then I'm going to be back and I'm going to do a pedicure application video, okay? You guys, let me know if you have any trouble with your nail wraps. I'm here to help.